Sports. 2021, baby. It is what it is. Y'all ready? This our time. This our time. Footloose Sports. Extreme. This our time. This our time. Yeah. This our time. Footloose Sports.
Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Footnote Sports Stream. And as I always say, anytime we take our seat, we bring you the details of what is going on around the football world. I'm William Afojima and you can call me MC. Viewers, today we are going all the way to the EPL. The EPL started just a couple of days ago and these are the results on the screen. Brentford played Arsenal, Manchester United played Leeds, Burnley played Brighton, Chelsea played Crystal Palace, Everton played Southampton, Leicester played Wolves, Watford played Aston Villa, and Norwich played Liverpool. So viewers, we are going to give you the breakdown analysis of the games played so far. Viewers, if you're watching us and you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Also, like our videos and let your comments come in. So viewers, today I'm online with King Morata. And King Morata is going to give us the breakdown analysis of the games played so far. Hello, King Morata. King Morata.
Yes, MC. Hello.
It's good to hear from you again.
Yeah, me too, though.
How is everything
MC,
going?
as always. Well, I've been, pretty cool.
So, King Morata, we are talking about the games played so far in the EPL, and the EPL just started a couple of days ago. King Morata, can you give us the breakdown analysis of the games played so far? Okay.
Again, we start off with Friday night football. That was the first game played for this season between newly promoted side Brentford FC and also Arsenal. Arsenal FC came into this game as the favourites because they're one of the supposed top 4, top 6 teams, but on the night you could just tell that Arsenal were not in their groove. Brentford came to surprise people in the EPL this season, and of course their manager Thomas Jacob, he was able to do something that you wouldn't have to doubt their capabilities. I think they really played well, looking at what they were able to do, what they were able to achieve against a very formidable Arsenal side who lacked that pace and also the understanding, that rhythm that they needed as an Arsenal team to overwhelm the newly promoted Brentford, who went on to win the game by 2 goals. They really did well. Absolutely brilliant display from them collectively. You could just mention Tony and Mbeumo. Mbeumo was good. He lacks finishing, but then you could just tell 3-5-2. The system really worked so well for them, and they were able to play. One thing I noticed about the Brentford side was when it comes to set pieces, they were always there, 6s and 7s, trying to topple Arsenal. And Arsenal really struggled to contain, the midfield press of the Brentford side. And having the fans back at the stadium was so positive. They were so charged, and the fans really pushed them to it, and they were able to win it. So I thought the first game of the season didn't disappoint. The only disappointment was if you're an Arsenal fan, you'll be disappointed. But then if you're a Brentford or a neutral fan, from a neutral's perspective, I really fancied, Brentford upsetting Arsenal, which of course they did. And the rest of the fan base, when it comes to Brentford, really had the occasion to celebrate. And it was good. Right. It went on with yesterday's matches, having to see, Everton, playing at home, which they nearly lost. But then they came back from, that one goal down against Southampton, overwhelming them by winning by 3 goals to 1, and then they were so good in the second half, so good. Early kickoff yesterday was between Leeds and then Manchester United. United were in their groove. They really proved that they could do anything that you could just think of. As a top four side, they proved something, especially Paul Pogba, who really was there to prove a point. And he really played so well. They really played well. Massive credit to Paul Pogba, assisting, Bruno 3 times, and also assisting Greenwood, scoring as well with, Fred. Fred, one of the unlikeliest of scorers, having to score a goal on opening day of the EPL as far as Manchester United is concerned. And what happened at Old Trafford that really charged the fan base or the supporters was when Rafael Varane was announced as the new United player. They were so happy. That also buoyed them to victory. And also Burnley lost at home to Brighton, which was a shocker to me because they took the lead, an early lead, and then they sat down, they sat back and watched Graham Potter and his boys rally back into the game by winning by 2 goals to 1. Chelsea comfortably winning at home at Stamford Bridge in a year and a half or so, not seeing the fans. It was massive seeing a full Stamford Bridge capacity where the fans were charged. They were all behind the boys, looking at Trevor Chalobah, the new kid on the block, scoring on his league debut for Chelsea, a club he's really supported and loved so much. And so it was a good day for Chelsea as well. And Leicester City, now Jamie Vardy, I think it is about time we talked about this guy again. This lad is so good. He's really proven that he's a top marksman. From the half chance he got and how he took his chance to score that only goal of the game yesterday at the King Power was so brilliant. I really enjoyed watching him as always. And Watford, another newly promoted side, really put a surprise on Aston Villa. They really scored 3 goals. Aston Villa had no reply, and then they rallied back, and the game ended 3-2. It was just that they were unlucky on the day. Someone asked me if it's because of Grealish's absence in the team, joining, Manchester City really affected them. And I'm like, yeah, football is always like that. There are some very important players that you might not get to, complete the puzzle. But then, of course, they've still got the boys, they've got the ammunition, they've got the new boys coming in. And I think as the league warms on or goes on, we know they're going to come in and surprise a lot of people. Then the very last game of the night or the day was between Norwich, another newly promoted side, against Liverpool. And of course, Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, he came up tops again. As always, 5 consecutive seasons. Opening day, he scores or does something incredible, assists and all of that. So, it wasn't really a bad opening day for the Premier League to start off with. I'm looking forward to next week's fixtures because, you could just tell that now they're going to warm themselves gradually into the season and things will just take a different shift. And that is when you get to know who will be where and how the league standings will be. Then the boys will be separated from the men. So MC, this is how it went on with the new, EPL season. How the teams fared and those who need to improve and get back to basics.
Okay. All right, viewers, if you're watching us and you're new to this channel, this is Footnote Sports Stream, and we always present to you the real analysis. Viewers, if you want to sponsor this channel, please contact our WhatsApp number 0553 196209. 0553 196209. Or you can send us an email to sportsdynastytoday@gmail.com. sportsdynastytoday@gmail.com. Okay, so Kim Murata, like you've really enlightened us about the games played so far. And one thing I want to ask, there's a comment coming up, and it's they are asking that. So the top four that they during the last match, the top four teams.
Yeah, MC, it's a good question. You could just see what happened last season. One thing that happened was we saw the two Manchester clubs, the big clubs in Manchester. Talking of Manchester United and Manchester City, we saw where they ended up. Manchester City, and then as the league champions, United came second. Liverpool crawled their way from, a rather disappointing position to take, third spot from Chelsea. Chelsea luckily got, fourth, all because they were not able to win their last game against Aston Villa. Thanks to Tottenham Hotspur's resurgence against Leicester at the King Power, Chelsea were able to secure top four. I'm looking at a very tight season for all teams going into this. It's only early days yet, but you could just tell those who will be separated from who. It's going to be the same game plan. Manchester City, as always, will be the favorites. Chelsea, United, Liverpool are there. We can just go on and on, back and forth. I'll not rule out Tottenham Hotspur or even Leicester City challenging these top four teams. And also, of course, Everton have got a new manager in Rafa Benitez. These teams will also come and then compete. And let's take note of this. These mid-table teams will cause upsets. And this is where the top four teams that we've pictured already will be separated from each other. When they meet each other, of course, next week, Chelsea plays Arsenal, one of the top liners. Then, game week 3, Chelsea plays Liverpool, another top liner. So, playing against each other, they will try their best not to lose the game. They will draw. But where you need to score points will be against the mid-table and then the relegation battling teams. If you're able to win those games, you're going to, maintain your stand at the top of the league. And remember, MC, when you go back to last season, we can just say that Manchester City were very lucky. They were very fortunate that teams were not clinical enough, or teams did not take things really serious enough. Otherwise, Manchester City wouldn't have won the league trophy last season if United and Liverpool were consistent. Of course, Chelsea later brought in a new coach in Thomas Tuchel, who was not able to gain match points or wasn't there for long. And so you wouldn't just say they could compete with Manchester City at the time. If he had come earlier, we could just say that they could have given Manchester City a run for their money. But this time around, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to really be a tough one. I'm looking at a season where it will be between, teams battling based on the goals they've scored, or even a point or two that will win the trophy for the champions, the eventual champions. It could be anyone. MC.
Okay, Kim Murata, thank you for coming on the show once again. And you've really enlightened us about the players and also the breakdown analysis you gave to our viewers. If you're watching us, this is Football Sports Extreme. And as we always say, we present to you the real analysis of what is going on around the football world. Once again, I'm William Afojima, and you can call me MC. And if you want to sponsor this channel, please contact our WhatsApp number 0553 196209 0553 196209, or you can send us an email to sportsdynastytoday@gmail.com. sportsdynastytoday@gmail.com. Okay, viewers, catch you on our next episode. See you then. Bye.
Forever, 2021, this is the time. Go tell your mama, footnote forever. Living for best, watching the news, football for rest. Olympic Games, MC the man, my kiss are now. We're going to talk.